Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions, and thank you again so much for our time together. I want to talk to you about your finances today. I've been your pastor for 35 years. We've been through Jobo bills. We've been through 56% interest. We've been through coup d'etats. We've been through economic crisis. We've been through mopping up liquidity. We've been through salt and rice. We know the hard times. And I showed you in the Bible how to live in the hard times and how to sow daily seeds and how to make it through the hard times and how God would prosper you in the hard times. But these are good times. And I have to teach you how to live in the good times. And please don't get mad at me. Some of you, you're making some real mistakes with your money right now, and it will affect the future wealth of your family. I've always taught you that wealth never transfers in the good times. Wealth transfers in the hard times. Right now are good times in our country. In many quarters, we are the fastest growing economy in the world. Things are booming. People are buying houses. Everything is going great. But have you noticed the prices of everything are also going up? I've always taught you counterflow economics. Right now, in the times of abundance, these are not the days to be spending a lot of money. These are days to be saving money. You say, but Pastor, I've wanted this for so long. I know we've all been there, and I've made mistakes just like everybody else has in this area. When you have not had for a long time, you've got all these pent-up things that you wanted to have, and so you spend a lot of money in the hard time, in the good times. But the prices are really, really high. And you count on cash flow. So you run up your credit cards and things. I want you to notice counterflow economics. Beginning in verse 47. During the 7 years of abundance, Genesis 41 in our reading today. During the 7 years of abundance, the land produced plentifully. Joseph collected food and produced in those 7 years of abundance in Egypt and stored it in the cities. In each city, he put the food grown in the field surrounding it. Joseph stored up large quantities of grain like the sand of the sea. It was so much that he stopped keeping records of it because it was beyond measure. In the good times when everybody else was eat, drink, and be merry, Joseph was saving. Then when the economy turned, that's when Joseph began to sell. Now I want you to notice three principles about buying up things in the hard times, because this is when wealth transfers. Joseph began to sell the food, and basically by the time he was finished, Pharaoh owned everything and every person in Egypt. Wealth, incredible wealth transferred in these hard times. Now, how do you know when it's time to buy in the hard times? Verse 54. He did not buy when people could feel the famine. He did not buy when people could feel the hard times. Verse 55. When did he start to buy? Verse 56. When the famine had spread over the whole country, Joseph opened the storehouses and grain to the Egyptians, for the famine was severe in the whole land. And all the other countries came to Egypt to buy grain from Joseph, because the famine was severe in the whole world. Only when it's beyond feeling, only when there's no longer money in circulation, only when people are not beyond feeling the hard times, but when it's consumed the whole nation, and even international nations are coming, because that's when the real wealth transfers. That is the time to begin to buy. Now, I want to challenge you today. Maybe this generation, we won't see a great deal of wealth. But if we will save our money before our generation ends, we can see a great wealth transfer to our families. We can break poverty off of our family for the next generation by saving cash right now. And then when the next economic turn comes, and it will come, it always comes, study economic cycles. When that next economic cycle comes, not when people begin to feel it, when there's still a little money in the circulation, not when the people are feeling a little even hard times, but when the economic crisis really settles in and there's no money in circulation, now you can go out and see real wealth transfer. You can buy beautiful Mercedes cars for 25% of what people paid for it because they can't make the payments at the bank anymore. You can buy land for 25, 50% of what it used to be valued at. Then great wealth transfers. Learn to save money now in the good times. These are not the days to go enjoy life. Hallelujah, the hard times are over. These are the days to save money so that when the next hard time comes, you will be in the driver's seat and you will see wealth transfer to your family.